turned out pretty awesome. I'm really happy with the results. All right, so all right, am I good? All right, so I just finished up this board. The clear coat has dried. It's nice, it's not tacky anymore. And I was deciding on whether or not to do this. Here I have HexaTraction, which I bought actually last year because I was going to use it. Just never got around to actually finding the time to put it on. Plus on top of that, I really wanted to just make a video on this. But the HexaTraction, I got it on eBay, or did I get it on? No, I did. I got it on Amazon, and I got it on Amazon for $37. Now I'm just looked on Amazon underneath this barcode, and I believe it's going for $80 now, like 79 bucks. So I got sort of a deal on it. What we're going to do is we're going to apply this HexaTraction to the board. Now, apparently they say all right, like I was saying, sorry. Anyway, all right, cut back. All right, so we're going to be using the HexaTraction. This here, they say, is better than wax or is just as good as wax. And I put this design on here, and I really don't want to get it all messed up with wax. So I'm going to use the HexaTraction and see how this uses. I'll do another video on the benefits of this. Now, the wax that I usually use is Fu wax out of Brazil, and it is a phenomenal wax. It's the best wax that I've found next to punt. But punt is way too sticky and it clings to everything. But Fu wax is pretty much the end-all be-all wax for me. So that's what I use. Hopefully these pads here are going to be just as good for grip. What they tell you to do is line it up and get your design ready so you have a good product of what, you know, a good idea of how you're going to lay this out and space it out. That's what I'm going to do right now. I got it all mapped out. This is why it's a good reason to map it out before you actually start laying it, because I have two pieces here that I would like to put here, but they're gonna sort of like wrap around the rail, and I don't want that. So what I'm gonna do is actually, I have two spots here and I can put two here. So what I'm gonna do is cut this into one of these halves. This way it, and yeah, I'm licking it because that's the only way it's sticking. I just wanna get it right down the middle. Perfect. Perfect on both sides. And then I have two here. All right, perfect. I could do it there. I could also piece it right, if I put these two together, sort of. I wonder how that would look there. Nah, that wouldn't work. This is what it's gonna look like. Now, they tell you, now I gotta take this all off, so it's sort of like, but at least I know how I'm going to lay it out. They tell you to use water on this, because this is what helps it hold. This is what we're gonna do. Now, it is sticky, so I am going to try to use it without water to begin with. And so it says to use plenty of water, so we're going to try this because this is what the instructions say. However, the instructions were on the internet and they didn't come with directions in the box. Okay, so the first one I did without water, and you can see that there is some air pockets. The one that I did with water looks like it actually came out better. I suggest doing it the way that they showed you on the how-to video on how to install these. Use water, because it does stick still. All right, so I'm gonna finish this up. When I'm done with it, I'll show you the finished product, all right? All right, so far I've gotten 5 patches in. It's really not that difficult. It's just pressing out the air bubbles, but I feel like if I leave it in the sun, they should come out. I definitely do recommend the water because it seems as though that is what is going to hold. That's what's going to give it the more translucent, clear look. Right now, what I'm looking at here with this one without the water, a lot more air bubbles. Honestly, it doesn't look that good. So yeah, stick with water. It'll definitely benefit you for sure. I'm going to attempt to take this one off and redo it, just on this side though, paint side. Hopefully it doesn't ruin anything and I'll be able to lay it back down. No, this one has to come off. See? No good. This time the right way. Alright, that came out a lot better. So, note to self, if you're watching this and you plan on doing this, definitely use water. Do not do it dry because you're going to get a lot of air pockets. Lesson learned. I lost one, but we'll figure it out. We're creative. Alright, it's hot out here. That Florida heat, man. So, pro tip, if you end up getting air bubbles underneath the track pads, use a wax comb or something, because they say to use like soft cloth to push it out, but this actually works better. This is something that you scrape for painters. I also have a wax comb, you could use that. This is the best idea to get all this air out. You are going to get air in these things. You're just going to need to push it out. And the best way to do it, I found, is this alternative instead of the cloth, because this helps move it faster. That's where I'm at. It's freaking hot out here. It's not even 12 o'clock in the afternoon yet. Okay, so I'm all done with this board right now. Basically now all I have to do is sit here and push out all the air pockets. They said it's like a 15-minute application. I found it to be anywhere between 35 to 40 minutes in application. I've been at this for a little bit over an hour now, and that's just getting it all lined up, putting it on, sealing it, and then pushing out all the air pockets. So you're looking at about a good hour to hour and a half in application, and that's coming from me. Now you're going to hear that different from other people. That was just my experience with it. I'm gonna let this dry and I'm gonna continue trying to push out some of this stuff, some of the air bubbles. Other than that, man, tomorrow I'm probably gonna take this to the beach and give it a test run, see how it runs with the grip. All right, so that's where we're at right now. All right, so we're all done here. Well, I think that this thing came out amazing. I'm super stoked about it. I like how it ended up. So it's all done. It's finished. You can sort of see the track pad on it. What's even better about it is that you can still see the design on the board. So I'm super stoked about it. Tomorrow I'm gonna take it out for a test run, hit up New Smyrna and check it out, see how it performs. And I'll give you a review on that. Let's see, can you see? Yeah, you can sort of see the pattern on it. This is super sick, man. I'm super happy with this. And if it performs just like my Foo Wax performs, oh dude, game over. This is a game changer, and I'm gonna put this on every one of my boards. All right, so last but not least, my board is done. The only thing I gotta finish is cleaning up this track pad because I sort of oversprayed some spray paint. Gotta fix that. Now, over here, I have a nice little ding. right here. You can see it. It's where that little red little mark is. I have a nice little ding there. That's just spider crack there, but we got to get that rail fixed right here. So we're gonna do that right now. And if you are looking at the specs of the board, there. You can go to Walmart and get Bondo. That's in the car section. It's like 15, 16 bucks for it. But this here, Solarez, I've used this before. This is really good stuff. I got it on Amazon for like 7, 8 bucks. With the Bondo stuff, obviously, it takes a little bit more time to cure. With this stuff, put it on, let it dry within like 5, 10 minutes. It's good, you're good to go. Just let it bake in the sun, and then you just sand it down. It's really that easy. We're gonna get that going. We're gonna fix that. Ooh, it even comes with a nice little sandpaper, so you can sand it after you're done. You just take this little cap that comes along with the Solarez, pop it, opens up, pour it on. I'll do a little bit more for you. I'm gonna be honest with you, within 60 seconds, this resin that I put on it was totally dry. So now I'm just gonna let it sit for a couple of minutes, and then we're gonna sand it, and it's gonna be good to go. But yeah, this sucker it's firm. But I always overdo it. So I always put more than I should, just because I feel like it needs more. Solarez. None of this is a paid or sponsored video. Everything that I did, I paid for myself. Everything in these videos that I've done, nothing is sponsored. Nobody paid me to do any of this stuff. This is all out of my pocket, and this is the stuff that I'm trying out and testing. So, yeah, this is already hard as a rock. We're good. All right, so the resin has dried up. It's nice and hard, so I'm going to sand it down now. It only took, honestly, it took like maybe 5 minutes at most for this thing to harden up. So they don't lie when they tell you all you have to do is put it on, wait 5 minutes, and go out in the water and surf. Really, honestly, that's all you really need. I just need to sand it down just a little bit. The way I test to make sure that it did hold a seal, so there's nothing else going to get in, is I put my mouth on it and suck it. That's what she said. If I don't feel anything coming out of it, then you know it held the seal, and it did. It held the seal pretty good. Yeah, there's nothing going out. So this thing is ready to go. I just need to sand it and get that finished. This resin that I got came with some sandpaper. So you got a very coarse sandpaper and then a very light. Looking good. All right, so that's done. We got the board all finished. It's all done. I'm feeling good about it. Right now, I am going to put my fins back on. All right, futures, these are the Rod Machados. Put these back on, and we will be golden. You take the key. Unless I'm traveling long distances, I'll never take these fins out. I hardly ever use these keys because I never really take my fins out. All right, they're in there tight, feeling good. This board is officially ready to surf. Alright everybody, hey, thank you so much for watching this episode. Pretty much wasn't much of a vlog as it was more of me just finishing up my Slater Design Sci-Fi Surfboard, finishing it up. Now that it's all done, I am going to be test driving it and checking out the blade and seeing how it performs in the water. I'm not too sure about it just yet, but I will put the next video out very soon of me running it, testing it. That will be a vlog for sure. Sorry so much that I haven't been able to upload to YouTube the way that I wanted to. I have been very focused in my recording studio. I am a music producer. I make a lot of beats, I make a lot of instrumentals, and so I have been in the studio finishing off an album which is out on iTunes right now, Spotify, if you have Tidal, it's on Tidal, Google Play, YouTube Music, it's pretty much everywhere. It's called Abstract Frequencies Volume 1. I have Abstract Frequencies Volume 2 coming out by June of this year. So yeah, I just been really busy and I haven't been putting out the episodes like I wanted to. I have about, I have a 4 terabyte external hard drive with nothing but video. So there's a lot of video out there that has to be edited through and looked through. So I have a lot more vlogs coming. So thank you for being patient. Thank you for subscribing. I do appreciate every one of my subscribers. Now, I know that I only have 11 at this time. I only have 11 subscribers, but I appreciate every one of you. I appreciate that you actually hit subscribe. So if you do like this video and you want to see more from me, please hit the subscribe button. Also hit the bell icon to get notified when I do upload a new video. If you do feel compelled to, go down into the description area. I have my websites, I have my social media. You can check me out if you like to. You can listen to my music if you want to. I'll have all the links there. So yeah, I just appreciate you giving me the follow. I appreciate you just watching, is basically. That's about it. Next vlog will be coming out very soon, I promise. This channel here, just to let you know, this channel here isn't anything like, it's pretty much just my life. What I do, there's nothing special. Like, I don't have like a particular brand. I am a brand. My name is Giuseppe, but I go by Joey Paisano. That is my my alias, so to say, my producer tag. That's what I go by as a producer. I'll go into the Joey Paisano later on. It's not important right now. This video is going pretty long already. Thank you so much for, again, subscribing or just at least watching this. Give it a thumbs up, hook me up, try and help me out, man. I'm trying to get this YouTube thing off the ground, so, and I would appreciate any help that you guys could give. I mean, anything. I appreciate it. So, thank you so much. More to come. Thank you so much.